back at home. For those of you who maybe watched some of our early videos, you may see some of the familiar sort of kind of kitchen stuff that we've got in our new place here. So I thought what I'd look back over week one as rookies in JBay and just shoot through kind of things that we've experienced that have been different and new and for the first time. Of course, the first aspect is the fresh challenge of leaving KZN, which we thought we'd never leave, coming down here to the Eastern Cape. Here we are, you know, and honestly, it feels right. Secondly is the surfing. I mean, listen, we are in one of the best surf spots in the world, so it would be natural to say that the surfing has just been different. I've been in the water sort of 5 days, and you know, the people have been friendly. It's just been a wonderful experience, and it just is a real gift. The third kind of thing in the first week was the reality of leaving. Now, you know, we're gone, and I think for Christine it was a little bit more emotional than for me. You know, she had more family connections, her sister and mom back in Durban, and of course both of us have left friends behind. One of the new things that we've experienced in the course of this first week was just settling in, you know, getting our heads down, getting the house into shape, getting the internet sorted out, which is still not sorted out. And in regards to settling, I know that some of you are kind of fans around Christine's pot plants. So she snuck in and got them here, but anyway, they're looking healthy. I'm sure you'd agree that these pot plants, and she's kind of arranged them, and that's actually quite nice because we are in an enclosed little courtyard here. We don't have any real view from our home, and so when we wake up in the morning we do look out onto this sort of stony courtyard, and we get to look at some of Christine's. I mean, listen, don't tell her this, okay? But they really do make the place feel a little bit more homely. Shh. Don't tell her. Well, one of the other things that we did for the first time was do a ride, you know, a motorbike ride. We went to a place with friends of ours called Esterrivier, and we were absolutely stunned as we came over this valley and we just saw this incredible vista, and we made a real rookie mistake. We never took any video footage of it. Then one of the other firsts that I did was a moment of like realization. You know, when the tail went from the NUR to the KZN number plates, I did my car and my bike and my Christine's car, and we changed them all at one time. So they were all about to expire at the end of March, so I had to go and re-register into the Eastern Cape. And when I put these number plates on, these Eastern Cape plates on, it was kind of, how can I say it, it like really set in that this is reality, you know, we're in this place.
I'm sure that the water won't mind if we rest here for the night and leave before sunrise. I'm sure that the water won't mind if we rest here for the night and leave before sunrise. Wild berries and cool water are our mouth's delight. We set a fire beneath the moon's light. No one else to disturb us, we enjoy the night and fall asleep warm, side by side. Up at dawn I can see your breath, the morning light warms our skin as we bathe in the riverside. The water's cold and it's dangerous, but it brings me to life.
One of the other realities that I've realized, and I kind of, in a way maybe you could say I knew it in that first week, is that JBay is not better than Durban or Mshloti or KZN. It's different, it's a different vibe, the weather's slightly different, the humidity's slightly different. But you know what, we're still Shark supporters down to our core, cricketers. When it comes to the cricket, we're Dolphin supporters. That hasn't changed. I suppose my second team will definitely be Eastern Cape teams, but for the time being, you know, we still kind of have those really deep stuff. And then wonderful for us was another thing that happened in this past week is that we had out-of-town guests. Christine's extended family were out from America with some American friends of theirs, and we got to show them a little bit about Jeffreys Bay. We had a nice lunch together with them. There's been one little thing in this past week, one little niggle that's emerged, and that's about the building thing. A lot of people, we tell them, yeah, we're building, they just look at us as if we've gone mad, and we start to think maybe we have gone mad. And we've had 1 or 2 challenges around that, so we'll see how that pans out. We kind of just being open-minded and seeing what comes to us. Do we have any regrets? No, we don't have regrets. But sadness, yes. I mean, we miss people, really. We don't necessarily miss geography. It's part of the journey. But would we go back? No. We don't. There's enough here, certainly, for us to say we're going to go through this period where we get to meet with other people. So what now? What's happening in these next few weeks? Well, there's still things about finding a church to attend, doctors that we may need to connect with at some point in the future, making new friends. Although there's still a lot of uncertainty, especially around building, we've got to just let it unfold. Christine loves to say that we're going to let it come to us, and that's what we're going to do. So that's a wrap from JBay, from our first week here. This whole thing's part of an adventure, right? And if you've ever made a move like this and started all over again, perhaps in your late 60s, let us know in the comments, what was your biggest challenge that you faced when you moved into a new place. And also, if you're enjoying these videos, we're going to be carrying on in this way. Be sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. That's what all these influencers say. And I must say, I always find it funny defining myself as an influencer. I'm not sure about that, but anyway, thanks for watching. God bless you. Have a great day.